Hello, my name is Mary Lou Gillis, and I'd like to congratulate my boss, Joanna McFarlin, whom I've known since I was hired in May of 2018, for being chosen as one of the winners of the 2020 Lights in the Night Award from the Alaska Children's Alliance. Kodiak is such a strong MDT because of Joanna. It makes sure everyone gets the training we need in order to perform our jobs to the best of our ability.
Joanna does everything from forensic interviewing to providing advocacy to participating in community outreach events and to providing mandatory reporting training for staff and volunteers of numerous agencies. I have learned so much from Joanna over the years, and I'm so thankful and appreciative to have her as a friend and a mentor. Our CAC would not be what it is today without her.
I've worked with Joanna McFarlin for almost 9 years when she came to be the director for the CAC here. I have never seen her deal with a conflict with anything other than kindness and understanding. She leads by example. Our Child Advocacy Center is a refuge for not only children and families, but for the members of the multidisciplinary task force. We can come here and let our guard down, let things off our chest, feel supported. And I think that as far as the longevity of your team when you're working in a field like this, that's a necessity. And that's in a large part due to her vision and leadership.
I have worked with Joanna for over 12 years, much longer than our CAC has been in existence. The constant I think about Joanna is that she has always been there for kids, whether it be when she worked for the school district and traveled to the village schools, or now in her role as the director of the CAC. She is a fierce advocate, and I feel like there should be a stronger word than fierce.
She's very thoughtful and caring. She's a very special person. She has a lot of patience. She's extremely kind. I have a director, and we do work some rough cases, and she was out of town. So I was able to call Joanna and debrief with Joanna and vent to her, and she was my sounding board, and that really means a lot to some of us that are dealing with a lot of trauma.
Joanna has a wonderful way of bringing the members of our multidisciplinary team together. These are people from all different kinds of trainings: law enforcement, district attorneys, mental health, medical, case managers, school personnel. We all have goals that are compatible, but our training and our ways of getting to our goals are very different. Somehow she has established and continues to build camaraderie between all of us. I know that I walk away from those MDT meetings feeling like I belong to a bit of a superhero club, and this is really motivating for me, and I know it motivates other people as well. Joanna also has this really unique and intense way of pulling people into understanding what it's like to be the victim or the victim's caregiver, the spouse of the perpetrator, and that produces a very different emotional response. It's hard to sit idly by after you've kind of considered these things, and it really calls people to action, which is what we want, right? That's how we get change.
So I am the victim and witness paralegal at the Kodiak District Attorney's Office, and I get to work with Joanna when cases are referred to our office. And I'm usually the last line of defense, you could say, in an investigation. And so she's already created a relationship with a victim and with their family. And I would say she's one of the most dedicated people and caring people I've ever gotten to work with. She makes my job so much easier. I can't imagine being a paralegal without her. Our community, we wouldn't be where we are today without Joanna's work and her dedication to the children of Kodiak and the outlying villages. I don't have a statistic, but I truly believe there are more reports of child abuse because of the work that Joanna has done. The relationship between all of the agencies is tenfold what it was when I began in this job. I think I started this job about 8 years ago, and we're in a whole different place now than where we were when I started as a paralegal. The conversations that can happen between each agency and the fact that everybody is on the same page now is amazing. And that is because of Joanna's dedication to Kodiak and to the people of Kodiak and to the children.